Hello and welcome to another episode of the Face Podcast. My name is Jeff Ramsey, and with me, as always, Andrew Panton from Canada, Gavin Free from England.
Hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Yeah. My long back, I could potentially be in two countries at once, just depending on border location.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Never really considered it that
listen,
way.
longest back in the company. Verified.
I love how we always have to say these hellos for the beginning of the podcast, as if we haven't just been playing Call of Duty and trucks together for the last hour and a half.
Well, and that wasn't always the way. And like in the grand scheme of this show, this is a relatively new event.
That's true.
We made way more episodes where we weren't doing that, as opposed to now where that is a reality, where we do Let's Plays and then record the show a little bit later.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, we used to have like 14-day gaps between recordings sometimes, and now we can barely go 14 minutes.
There was a time in which there would be one piece of face content per week, and that seems insane now. But it wasn't
Sounds
that
horrible.
long ago.
What's new in y'all's lives in the last 25 minutes or so since we last spoke?
Oh, I have a new thing that I need to talk about. This is a big deal.
It's coming in hot, like last 25 minutes hot.
No, this isn't. I've been sitting on this for a little bit. Oh my God, what I just did was genius, and it was a total accident. I got a new chair. We got a chair.
What?
It has finally happened. A chair. Thank you, Eric.
Tell us what happened. When? How is it?
Okay.
Show us a
this
picture.
I'm going to listen. We're going through all of it. This is a huge deal. It's an amazing chair. I can't wait to get it. So this, Jeff, you wrote a fantastic pitch email for me to go around and send people with. We went through that for a while, and ultimately that didn't work, shockingly, as much as I loved it. We had one person reply, and then they were like, okay, I'll bite. Who's your client? And then I explained who the client was, and I never heard from them again. However, we thankfully have some amazing listeners, and a guy goes by I'm Goopsy on Twitter, who he works for Hi-Rez, the company that makes Smite. He reached out to me and he said, hey, I love the show, listening to it. I know you're doing this chair thing. I have a connection with somebody at Herman Miller. If you want, I could try to bridge the gap between you two and see if like there's something that could be worked out. And so he was very he wrote one of the nicest emails. The way he hyped up our show and like just presented it was incredible. I couldn't have done a better job as someone who's involved. Like I was blown away. I was like, wow, we sound great. This is a great bridge email.
To be fair, if you asked me to pick from all the chair brands that I would want a chair from, I'd go straight to Herman Miller.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
the chair.
It's
that's like
chair.
the fucking chair.
It is the top of the line chair. I've heard nothing but amazing things.
It's like when you think watch, you think Rolex, right?
Exactly.
When you think chair, you think Herman Miller.
So I couldn't, first of all, I never dreamed that a chair so prestigious could be in the scenario with the pitch email, but thankfully, due to the Goopsy, he reached out, bridged it, and it's phenomenal. Let me get a photo of what this chair is. But they're going to send one, and I have zero doubts that this thing is going to last more than a year, which is huge.
You need to let us know when your ass first touches it, because I'm going to start a year-long timer.
I will.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was thinking about maybe in like Let's Play having a little chair pop up in the bottom right of like how many videos the chair has made it through.
Dude, I think you need to record yourself sitting in it for the first time on the show. And either you do it for the first time in a recording, or you record yourself sitting in it for the first time, and then we can all talk about it. I'm so excited for you to get this chair.
I'm so excited.
We need you to record your first sitting.
Oh, that's going to be like sitting on a cushion of air. Look at that.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It just got sent out.
This motherfucker might never stand again.
What if I like attach the chair to my ass at all? Like I have to walk hunched over just so I could sit whenever I need to with the Herman.
Your stories are going to start now, from now on, with, so I rolled into a Swiffer wet jet box.
That injury would have never happened in that scenario. I'm just so excited. I had to give the update on it. I'll let you guys know when it comes in.
Dude, can I give you a sign of warning looking at it? I know that's not your house that photo, but because that's a mesh back, if you have any tall cactuses against a wall, I just wouldn't lean back too far. That looks like a catastrophe waiting to happen in that photo.
After tripping on the sushi container and then the Swiffer box, I was cactus free. I would be a crazy person to have a cactus around.
We should not have. We should all have to put a cactus in our in the vicinity of our computer, and we all have to have them there until the first person gets a prick.
I hate cactus so much. There's one that I keep brushing my hand on, and I'd probably do this every 6 months near where I live. I keep just accidentally tapping my hand on it. It's like a week of swelling and pulling out, and you gotta wait for it all to come to the surface. It's horrible.
What? You hate? I love cactus.
Do you like putting your hand in it?
I don't put my hand in a cactus.
Oh, I didn't do it on purpose.
It sounds like you're doing it on accident way too frequently for it to
leans
be a
out into
accident.
the street.
The cactus is leaning out to get you?
Yeah, I'm walking home, I've got my bags.
And it's reaching out to grab you like a stranger danger? Oh, Jesus. Gracie's right. I'm sure you could go around it. I 100% agree with Gracie.
Yeah, into the road I could go around it.
So your idea is to go through the cactus.
Well, I like to shimmy and split the difference, but sometimes it just brushes me.
If we ever wanted to trap Gavin, we just circle cactuses around his house. We'll never be able to leave.
Gracie says no chance it covers the entire width of the sidewalk.
I bet it does.
I bet it does.
Also, surrounding Gavin's home with cactuses wouldn't stop him. He would just walk through it and then go, oh, I have to walk through these cactus every day.
Yeah, that's true. He would just be more swollen than usual all the time. Oh, man, you should stay the fuck away from New Mexico.
Yeah. What was sharper, the cactus or your asshole hairs in the regrowing since the waxing?
Oh, that's
you're saying they're prickly.
Let's get an update.
Cactus is much worse.
Okay.
But I will say the urchin in the shitball little beach water we were in, way worse than all of it. If I had urchin spines in between my ass cheeks, I would probably lose the will to live.
Dude, do you think surely somebody has had urchin spikes in their ass cheeks?
Someone's done it.
Slipped and fell 100%.
At that point, just put me under and take me to the hospital.
I bet somebody who's a regulation listener or comment leaver for this podcast has experienced that. I bet that's more common than you'd think. Please reach out.
What, an urchin going up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I mean, they were fucking everywhere that day. Anything you put in the water would have got. If you tripped, hands would have got them, knees.
Yeah.
It would have easily get in your butthole.
Speaking of butthole, let me prep. I saw a TikTok the other day of, do you ever get the random chiropractors cracking things or whatever on people?
I've seen them.
Is that something that pops up? Yeah. I had one of those pop up, and the guy went deeper into someone's ass than I've ever seen anyone go for the crack. It was a dude just laying down on a table, and he went right in his ass. Here we go. I'm sending it.
Was he popping crack?
He was popping the tailbone, but he
from the inside, right?
The butthole to leverage the position. He needed a hook on it.
What? So what, he's thumbing the butthole for stabilization?
Listen, I've never seen anyone go deeper in a butthole for medical purposes. That includes getting a colonoscopy.
I was going to say, you should come with me to the doctor, dude.
No, here, let me send, I'm posting it right now. And I saw it, and the first thing I wondered is, would you rather have this happen to you or get your ass waxed again? If you had to choose between them. Ass waxed or ass cracked. It's the first 5 seconds of video. He goes so goddamn deep.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
They shouldn't post this. This shouldn't be. They shouldn't post this video. That's outrageous.
I have to slide a puzzle piece into it.
What the hell is this?
Okay.
Dude,
there's a login thing covering it up. Oh.
Continuous. That's Andrew. That's outrageous.
What? It is insane. I was like, what is this? And then he immediately went knuckle deep into, he's like, I gotta go lower, gotta find a, okay.
You can't put this up.
Those men just had intercourse.
That was
romantic.
Deep connection they now have. And the pop is loud. And I immediately just went, would you rather have that happen to you or the ass wax? I think I'd be more scared for the crack. Yeah, I think I'd rather have my asshole waxed than that.
The devil you know?
No, but that's the thing. It just makes me think of Jackass where he breaks his tailbone, and then I think Ryan Dunn goes, why does he break his tailbone? We don't have tails anymore. Like, this is crazy. What the?
I feel like saying that's a tailbone crack and then the act of it happening to you are two very different things. Like, I could see if the guy was like, you want your tailbone cracked? Him being like, yeah, but then not knowing of like what the grip is.
That can't have been an on-the-fly question. Like, he surely called the night before and said, I'm gonna give you a tailbone. Like, you can't just drop that on someone. I would need to have a shower. I need to be prepared for this.
Yeah.
It also appears to be the first part of their session, which I want that at the end. Like, that is, I need time to process everything after that happens to me.
I think putting it at the beginning is so smart because it's going to be the most tense you are the entire time because nothing the rest of the time is going to come fucking close to that guy getting knuckle deep in you.
It's the button to loosen you up. It's like those little like wooden ragdoll toys where you hit the thing and all the joints collapse.
That's where your collapse button is.
Yeah.
I want a chiropractor to grab me by the feet and shake me like a sheep so all of my bones crack in like one fell swoop and no one has to like get deep on me. You know what I mean?
You want to be like tablecloth whipped by the...
Yes, 100%. I think that should be the way you get your bones cracked and then you can just move on because otherwise you risk getting a finger way in there.
Have you seen the videos of that guy that wraps the rag around people's necks and just like yanks their head up?
Yeah.
Does all these, like, I think he calls it the ring dinger. It looks like he's pulling their freaking heads off. Who wants that? What's the point?
Nobody.
I've had it done.
You
really?
Why?
So a long time, this was like when I was like 21, I was dating a girl who was going to school to be a chiropractor, and she got hired to be like an associate chiropractor or whatever. And I would go in and just get treatments from like the doctor there because she would get it for like free. And she's like, I don't know, you can come and do this. So they have some different machines where you lay down and like they move, like align like your bones and stuff and get you sort of like loose. And there's one that's like this traction machine that holds you up by your neck on like this wall and everything. And I would use it and I'm like, oh, this feels like good, but I don't feel like I'm getting a lot out of it. And I talked to the doctor and he's like, oh, I mean, this is what it's supposed to do. Like, are you fine if we do this thing? And it wasn't just a towel. It's like it's almost like what you would use if you were at Lake Havasu and you were going to shoot water balloons to a different boat. And you put your head in it. It just isn't as stretchy. And then you lay there and you breathe out. And a couple of times he's just kind of like shifting you back and forth. And then he pulls you and you feel like you go from 5'9" to 6'2". You feel so tall. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure no one should do that.
I think it is dangerous. Like, I think the science on that is not exact.
Was that the tallest you ever were, though?
No, I felt taller. I definitely felt taller. From other chiropractic sessions that didn't involve my neck, I felt taller, yeah.
I just feel like the older I get, the less I want anybody to touch me for any reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not into the guy with the hammer, the big, like, cartoonishly sized hammer hitting you with the metal peg and the parts of your back?
If I think about it too much, I'm still kind of bummed out about how many people touched my feet right there around the wedding and the honeymoon.
Oh,
wow. I had that like 4 different feet. People touched my feet within like a week. It was like, I just don't want. I think and please don't take this personally. I think everybody else is gross.
No, that's a fair perspective.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to touch or be touched. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't. You want the hammer, Eric?
I want every new age thing as much as I can. I've laid there for, like, I've had a Reiki session done. I've aligned my chakras. I want all of it. I don't give it's pseudoscience. I don't give a fuck. I want.
You need to start vacationing in Sedona, Arizona.
Oh, dude, I want to do ayahuasca and see if it really is like wiping off bugs from a windshield, and then I'll grow my hair long and just be like a real different kind of guy. I want to see what happens when we go too far in a direction. Like, I want that.
You should ask Emily about that. She did the ayahuasca thing.
See? But look, she's pretty normal, so like, really.
She married me. How normal can she be?
I feel like I'm open to relaxing bullshit. Like, I would definitely get like a crystal. I'd get covered in crystals on my forehead and stuff, knowing full well that they're just putting rocks on me. But I feel like the ritual and the talking and all that would actually be relaxing.
Yeah. It's fun to buy into.
Have you ever done a sound bath?
No.
With like the singing bowls and everything? That's cool.
I do that too.
It's all just very relaxing. It's all very relaxing.
We have an old friend, Gavin, who does them professionally.
Yeah, I've seen some of her videos.
Yeah, seems cool.
Yeah, once again, I would do it just for the relaxing factor, knowing full well I'm just vibrating.
I love watching the Hammer Guy videos because, like, it's typically like athletes that have injuries and stuff that he's hitting in the back with the thing, and it seems all very professional. But to imagine that he has no idea what he's doing and that it's all bullshit makes those so fucking funny. The idea this guy has this cartoon mallet and it's just like, oh yeah, you're real tense here, and then hits him a few times and like moves to the next spot. If you watch it within that context, they are so fucking funny. I love those videos for that reason.
There's a sound bath photo that Eric posted where Gracie says it looks like Gavin, and Gavin says it's his brother. Is it just me, or does the area below his chin look like a wiener, kind of? It looks like his neck is a dick.
I didn't see it, but I see it now.
He's got like a Dickie Adams apple.
Yeah, it's all I can see. Is like I can see his little pee hole.
Yeah, he's got a neck urethra.
Oh, it's like a neck of a cloud. Where, like, I didn't see it, but now it's all I see. And I could probably be convinced it looks like something else if someone else has a take on it.
It's pretty hard looking dick to me. But
you think it's only when he lays on his back that it's that noticeable, or do you think it's just
you think he just walks around being old, like a Gary Dick Neck, they call him?
Maybe that is the effect of the sound bowl. Maybe that's not typical. Like it's pulling it out.
It's vibrating his inner penis out.
Like it brings out all our dicky little necks.
Everybody knows about the third dick.
Is this why boys have Adam's apples? I never realized.
Wait, the third dick?
Wait, what? Oh, like the third eye?
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a dick. That was a joke.
Just to clarify, how many penises do you have, Andrew?
Third dick.
If you could have two penises, would you want two penises?
No.
No, I don't think
I would either. I was thinking about this the other day, actually.
Would be.
Gracie says yes. Good Lord.
With an exclamation point.
If I could control the size, I would.
Well, yeah, that's a little different.
Okay, would you go bigger?
Well, no. So, like, if I had like one big one and one small one, and I could rotate them out.
What if it's really kind of a no-lose situation, because if you could go for a comically large wiener with the second one, or you could just make the second one way small, which makes your first one look way bigger anyway.
Oh, wow.
Where is the second dick in this scenario?
On my back.
See, that's a problem. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like if I need to pee, I don't want to be like a fucking crazy daisy just splashing everywhere.
You look like a yard
some
sprinkler.
Accuracy.
See, I'm imagining mine, like those old cameras where you would rotate the lens and it would change the lens to a different one?
Yeah.
I'm imagining that for penises.
Oh, like an attachment.
Yeah,
like you're swapping thumbsticks.
Yeah. I would think it wouldn't be worth it because, it wouldn't be worth it for a myriad of reasons, but I think that, I'm not going to get into the sex stuff, the sex side of it, but just think about this. You have to pee twice. Think about how much you pee now, double that if you have two dicks.
So in the world in which you have two.
Wait, hang on. Don't get away from this. Why would you have to pee twice?
Both dicks work.
Yeah.
Both dicks pee, both dicks jizz.
They can't share
fully
bladder?
functioning disc.
I don't understand. So you have two bladders?
Yeah.
It's the whole dick the whole dick mechanism, so it probably goes into, you probably have a double bladder, yeah.
Well, how's that part of the dick mechanism? Everything's connected if you follow
what are you talking
the line
about?
back. That means you have two mouths.
Okay, fine. You have an extra large bladder to accommodate the need for two dicks, so you still pee out of both of them.
Hang on. I don't understand.
I agree.
Why to accommodate the need for two dicks.
The dicks got to go somewhere. They got to connect to stuff.
So do I have two prostates?
I think Jeff is overthinking. Just for when it comes to the pee, it's like you put a splitter in, and both dicks are being used from the same source.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. Gracie said one functional, one pleasurable, and I don't like
gross.
This.
You can't pick. Like, you can't choose which one to pee out of. When you pee, they both pee.
Why?
Oh, that's risky.
That's just the way it works.
No.
So maybe the dick on my back can do like an upper decker.
No. Yeah, I guess so.
And I could empty them both at the same time.
If the dick's stacked, I want a double barrel dick for pissing. That sounds great. I'm on board with that.
I agree.
Like a real blunderbuss situation.
Yeah, exactly. I also really like the idea Gavin has presented of like you have multiple dicks, but they pop on and pop off like it's a fucking golf bag. Like I try to decide what dick I need for the scenario. Like, oh,
yeah, like you eye up the situation and decide. Yeah, because I feel like 95% of the time I'd be in small dick mode.
Imagine like in a group shower being like, this fucking guy's showering with a wedge. This guy's ridiculous. Oh man, that where did everyone go?
I was gonna say, I feel like everyone stopped and thought about it for a minute.
Well, I was just thinking, like, I'm not gonna pick a dick. I think a dick is too obvious, so I would probably pick something else. But I was just trying to think of what I would pick.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Like if you had to have an extra, like you've had to have one extra body part that worked.
And it was always attached to you? Like it's not what we're talking about?
No, it's like you grew, it's like having a third nipple. Or tongue. Like you have 3 ears. Okay, okay.
Tongue. Yeah.
Tongue is good.
But it wouldn't be in my mouth.
Where would it be?
Where, why?
It would probably be a cleaning tongue, so it'd have no taste buds on it, and it would just be next to my arsehole.
Jesus.
And provide the same function that animals, like a cat, licks his ass.
You're gonna lick your own asshole clean?
Yeah, no,
this
not the
terrible.
Not the tasting. There's no taste, but it's just literally a cleaning tongue.
So where does the stuff it licks go?
It just like spits it off.
It sounds to me like you're just transferring all the waste from your butthole to your tongue, and then you got to wipe your tongue clean.
I think if you're adding a second, you can't change the function of it. I think it has to function the same way.
You just want to lick your own asshole.
Yeah, you really do.
I mean, if you had a tongue, okay, imagine you've just...
I do have a tongue.
Okay, imagine you've just finished up with the bog. You've got it all out. And then someone just licked your asshole clean. You didn't taste it.
No.
Someone just licked it clean.
Awful. That's awful. No,
but it's
terrible.
no one. It's no one.
No,
it's
this
just
is terrible. No,
what do you mean?
No, there's no selling on this.
That would feel great.
No, I disagree.
Why wouldn't that feel good?
Somebody pull the cord. Eject. We got to get out of this.
All right.
I would have 2 hearts.
Who's got other notes?
No, I mean, Gracie's right. Does this have to do with like why you thought the waxing would feel good?
Yeah, it does feel very similar.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, you definitely.
Oh Lord.
I don't think I would turn that down.
Clearly you won't. You're the one pitching it. You're the inventor. Why are you saying I wouldn't turn it down? You made it.
What do you not like about it?
Everything.
About getting your poopy butthole licked?
It's cleaning it. It's like
pitching the plane and going,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't turn this down.
Yeah, I'd jump off that hill. What are you talking about? You just did. We're not asking your opinion on this.
It's like the animal already does with its actual taste tongue, but better than
I
that.
don't care what an animal does. Why does that make me feel better about it?
I don't know.
Why are you
A bear
trying to convince
fucking
us that we want
devours and
this?
eats other animals. I'm not going to start eating people because the bear
you do
does
eat
it.
you do eat other animals.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but I don't eat. Oh, God
Yeah, but
damn,
bears
I
don't
eat
eat
other
bears.
Okay, well, name another animal that eats its young. Isn't that what the fuck?
Fucking one of those guys that beavers.
Did they eat their young?
They fucking eat, and it's brutal. Just read about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's brutal. It's
Okay.
brutal what they do.
Oh, and
To
otters
invaders.
and stuff?
Otters and beavers and shit. Yeah, they're cruel.
I feel
They
like
definitely
orcas,
eat.
maybe.
Yeah, they're adorable.
They're motherfuckers. They're awful.
Jeff and I hung out.
It had nothing to do with tongues.
That's true.
Were you using Jeff's non-tasting tongue, or what was happening?
It was it wasn't in any way poopy. When we
I
hung
feel
out.
like my hypothetical got.
Oh my God.
It was just a hypothetical.
Yeah, but you.
I don't want someone to lick my poopy butt. I'm just saying if I
you
had.
just said you did. You were like, it'd feel great. Come on, it'd feel awesome.
But
You
there's
gotta
not
admit it,
someone.
right?
Is the point? It's no one.
But that doesn't. Okay.
I mean, if we're.
Imagine Meg walked in, Gavin, and you're spread cheeked and you have a tongue in your ass that's licking yourself. You think they're going to be pumped about it? You think they're going to be like, no, that's fine?
I'll be honest. I grossed myself out 5 seconds into this idea and I want nothing to do with it. But we've been arguing so much that I just have to get behind it now.
No, you don't. You could just say that was a bad idea. You
know what? That was a bad idea. So Jeff and I were hanging out.
Jeff and we were hanging out.
We did. Gavin, do you want to tell him why we were hanging out? Well, this is your thing.
Jeff very kindly agreed to help me film something because I was just demoing this camera. It's like quite a light. It's the one I brought to the waxing. It's quite a small slow-mo camera. And I thought, what'd be a cool thing if I like put it on the end of a stick and I like tracked Jeff redoing his bike jump. So I just asked him, can you still do your bike jump?
Shit.
And we went out there. You don't have the same bike, so we went and got a BMX out of storage. It was a whole thing, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Gavin picked the wrong day to ask for help because on that same day, my wife told me to move a dining room table into my storage facility, and I was like, "Who the fuck am I going to ask to help? I don't know dudes." But I was like, "All right, I'll get it taken care of." And then Gavin asked me to help him with his bike or with the bike trick, and I went, "Yeah, but we have to get my bike out of storage. I have a BMX we have to get out of storage." And he was like, "Yeah, okay." So then when he got to my house, I was like, "All we have to do first is just throw this giant heavy glass table into the car and then unload it." So anyway, we did. I tricked him into helping me move a table, and then we grabbed my
just helped you.
I know, but it was more fun to trick you.
Okay.
I had this old BMX that I used to ride forever ago. I don't think I had ridden it in over a decade. I was trying to figure it out. Like Millie was like in 4th grade when I would ride it.
It was so old that not only were there no air in the tires, but the little filler thing wasn't even poking through the hole. Like the whole inner tube was hanging off.
So we brought it home and we put it back together and we aired up the tires and we threw it in the back of Emily's car and drove it down to the old bike trick spot. And I riding that bike at like 35 was one thing. Riding a tiny BMX at 48, I felt like I was riding a clown bicycle. You know, like the tiny one it's like a 3 inches off the ground. It's like it was so fucking hard to even pedal that thing. I felt like such a lumbering oaf on it, but it was so much fun.
I plopped my backpack down and I started putting together the camera, like putting it on the end of the stick. And then I was just going to ride my one wheel behind him with like a low angle. And as I was just screwing the camera to the stick, Jeff's like, I'll just run the path. I'll test it out. And he comes out of the tunnel, goes up the thing, goes past me. And I'm still just looking at the bottom of this camera. And then I just hear an explosion.
Oh, no.
I look over. It's just a cloud of dust in the air. And Jeff's on the floor, nowhere near the bike. Wasn't even filming yet. And then just walks over, dripping blood all over the ground.
Oh, what?
That was a lot of blood for how little I got cut.
You cut the shit out of both hands? Was it both?
Yeah, it was both hands.
So immediately I was like, "Oh, we should go back then, right? Like you surely can't do it now." But you plowed through.
Yeah, I was like, I'm already bleeding. I don't. Why quit now? I don't want to bleed for nothing.
I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at it closely. I'm pretty sure in some of the footage, when you land, a bunch of blood flies off in slow mo. It's blood or sweat. I can't tell what it is, but there's liquid coming out of you on impact.
It was like 68 degrees. And the second I started riding that bike, it felt like it was 115. It could have been sweat, dude. It got so hot so fast. Yeah, so I thought I would just like trace the path like we used to do, but it's a whole different animal on a BMX than it was on that big-ass lumbering self-propelled bicycle. And so I went a little too fast and a little too slow at the same time up the hill on the test, and so I just completely wiped out and then slid my hands down the concrete, which is where they got all cut up. I posted a picture of that, and I was just like filming with Gavin. Instagram, it's the first picture I've ever had taken down from Instagram. I logged back in, and they were like, "We've removed this image immediately, or we'll restrict your account." I was like, God damn. All right. But yeah, we did it, and then I don't know. We did the trick like 4 or 5 times. By the time we were done, I'm not lying. I thought I was gonna die. I was so out of breath and so worn out. I just like I went home and laid down for like a half an hour after we did that trick.
I can't believe you were still able to do it. I appreciate your dedication to that dumb video.
Dude, I had so much fun doing it, and it was fun to be able to do it again. It's way easier on an e-bike than that little BMX, but I was sitting there, right, and I'm like essentially 49 years old, hanging out in a drainage ditch on a BMX, waiting for somebody to yell go so I can jump a little ramp. And I was thinking, not a lot of 49-year-olds doing this right now, probably. I felt pretty good about myself.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see the footage of this. Is it an upcoming Slow Mo Guys video, or is it like a social thing? Where can I watch this?
Be on my second channel at some point, and then we can maybe put just the raw clip on the face shorts or something.
Cool. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. When it comes to relationships, whether they're with family or personal, they take a lot of work, and you go through so many cycles of them, at least in my experience, of things can be great, things can be terrible. Even in events where things are terrible, it can be so many factors of why are they like that? Are there things that you're doing? Do you have unhealthy habits, or just things that you're doing that are toxic or non-positive that you don't have an awareness of? Or maybe you don't understand how your actions are impacting somebody in a way that you possibly don't even intend. People are complicated. Feelings and relationships are extremely complicated. I know in my life, therapy has been something that has really helped me guide not just myself, but those dynamics of those relationships, where having the ability to talk about things and get a better understanding of maybe some of the things that have happened to me and how to process them and work through them in a more healthy way, as well as just being mindful of my own actions and making sure that I'm not impacting people that I care about in a negative way, because I would never want to do that. But whatever the process is, just therapy in general is so helpful, and it's something that I would strongly recommend anyone go through. I think it's just such a healthy process that allows you to take inventory of yourself and to talk to a professional that will illuminate areas of your life that you may not even realize you need to work on, or that they're the source of. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge, which is an awesome thing. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit betterhelp.com/face today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/face. Hello, I am here to talk about the most delicious apple on the planet, which is the Cosmic Crisp. In my opinion, and it should be yours as well, it's just phenomenal. It's so juicy. It's crunchy. It's everything you want in an apple, and I take my apples seriously. I have a long history of apples. When I was growing up, my grandparents' backyard had an apple tree, and that started my love of them. Picking them was always so much fun. The apple is near and dear to my heart. So when I first tried the Cosmic Crisp, my expectations were high. I had a high bar, and it flew over it. It's so good. And also just interacting with the people at Cosmic Crisp. They're all so lovely. It's been such an exciting and unbelievably fun process getting to interact with them and us establishing sort of a bond between our two brands. It's been crazy in the best way. I never thought we'd become great friends with an Apple company, but we are, and we can't thank them enough for sponsoring our show. It's the best apple. It's the regulation apple. They also have other products as well. They make a cider. There's a Cosmic Crisp cider, which I haven't had the pleasure of trying because I don't think it's available in my area, but that might not be true, so please look into that. They also just have fantastic merch on their store. They got hats, they got shirts, they got all sorts of things. They're just awesome. We love Cosmic Crisp. They've been so wonderful to us. I just can't thank them enough for sponsoring us. And it's a perfect apple. It doesn't brown. It's slow to brown, which is insane. Like, there are times where I've literally taken a bite, walked away for a few hours, come back, and it's looked the exact same, which I've never experienced with any other apple. I'm going on and on because I love them. If you want recipe ideas and to learn more about the apple itself or just the brand in general, go to CosmicCrisp.com. CosmicCrisp.com. Check them out. We love them. They're the best.
Maybe, like, maybe every 3 or 4 or 5 years, I'll just redo the jump, and then we'll see at what point my body can just no longer handle it.
That's great.
Just the whole day was still a calamity though. Like nothing ever goes normal when we're hanging out. Like we were kind of in a rush to like pack everything back up. Like Jeff's bleeding all over the place. We want to get back. It's hot. So I like half packed up. I just started shoving shit in my backpack. It was all sticking out. But then I guess I started just dropping stuff all over Jeff's car. Like you found a piece of my iPad in there. And then
I've also got Dan's luggage tags for some reason.
Oh, okay. Why do I have those?
I don't know.
Do you have the picture that I sent you? I don't have my phone.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like it's dangerous for you two to get together regularly. Like there needs to be at least a week between.
It's why the weather used to try and prevent it.
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't rain anymore, luckily. But all right, here we go. This is the picture Gavin sent me.
So I guess when I was pulling all my stuff out of Jeff's car, a toothpaste fell out onto my driveway, and then Jeff ran over it. I was like, what?
Oh man!
Just like a calamity, the whole thing.
Accident by you, Jeff? You had no idea?
I had no fucking clue till he showed me. How would I know?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that feels like a thing that would give you so much joy in the moment.
Oh, it absolutely did. When I found out about it slightly later.
Oh.
Now I need a new travel toothpaste.
Oh, that sucks, bud.
But it was fun, eventful and fun.
It was fun. I had so much fun hanging out. It was so fun to revisit. Here's the. It took me a while to find it. Here's the photo of the blood.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, it's not that bad. That's way less than I was imagining for it being taken down by Instagram.
It was dripping though.
I was surprised that they took it down. It was just basically both hands in the same places. It was so much fun to just revisit an old idea again, and it was kind of like we were there. I don't know. I was like doing it and remembering doing it the first time, and it was kind of cool to be living in both of those times in one moment, briefly. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
And it's such a unique way of doing that. Like, not many people revisit a bank jump that they've done in the past. Like, it's such a strangely specific thing. Especially when that's not what you do. When it's like a thing you have done once and are now revisiting.
It had been so long since I'd been down there, I couldn't remember where it was. Like, I don't take that bike path anymore. I go a completely different way, and I have for like maybe the last 2 years. So it was,
What made you stop taking that path?
It's just more efficient to get to that. I like that place, like where we are on the trail, but I have to go through a lot of streets to get to that trail, and I just prefer not to ride on the road at all, if possible.
That makes sense.
Like, I haven't worked out where I have to take like 2 blocks on a road, and then I can ride 30 miles of trails without having to worry about cars at all. And so I just go that way now because it's safer.
That's awesome. I'm glad you have an efficient path. You don't need to worry about jumps. The Gentle Ghost, I'm assuming, hasn't attacked you on your new path?
No, I don't go the Gentle Ghost way anymore. I've eliminated all potential hazards.
Great.
Jumps and embankments that could freeze and Gentle Ghosts and the whole deal. The real goal, and up until yesterday I was doing pretty good with it. The real goal is just not to bleed.
Yeah. That's the dream.
Failed pretty hard. Failed within like 30 seconds yesterday, but for the most part, I do pretty well with it. I haven't wrecked my bike in a very long time.
I got a life hack.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a life hack too.
Oh,
go ahead.
Mine is when you move into a new place, time your tub.
Time your tub.
I'm constantly running a bath, walking away from it, not knowing how long I have. Sometimes I forget I've started it. I timed it. I got an 8-minute tub, so now I set a little 8-minute timer every time I run one.
See, I can't relate to this at all because I get in the bath first as established.
Oh yeah, you are the timer.
I am the timer. I'm just aware. I can keep control. I like being on top of things.
I'd love to know the time of your tub though.
I'll time it next time. I'll let you know when we hit with me in it. It'll be quick capacity.
Anyone else know their tub times?
I don't, but I'm gonna go fill up my tub after this and record my tub time.
That's great. You're 8 minutes? Is it exactly 8 or like 8 something?
It's slightly more than 8 minutes, but the alarm at 8 minutes gives me enough time to get to the tub and turn it off.
Gracie says I spent close to an hour in the tub. Rookie numbers. You got to bump those up.
But roughly 4 to fill. So you think it
4
takes you
minute
4
tub?
minutes to fill?
Wow.
That's a fast tub.
That's a goddamn fast tub. Jesus Christ.
4? Barely worth walking away from.
Well, I don't walk away from it.
Did the Army Corps of Engineers plumb your bathroom? Good Lord.
I don't know. Bill's
I got a 4-minute tub as
Dude,
opposed to a
there's
60-second car or whatever.
There is no way I have a 8-minute tub even. I bet my tub takes closer to 10 minutes.
Damn.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like it fills really quickly.
Wait, you're just throwing out 4 as a guess?
Well,
You're a
why would I have
lunatic.
taken the time to test it?
This
Well, I mean,
rules.
I just don't know why you're chiming in with a number if you haven't.
It's
if you
so
haven't
good.
tried it.
I'm
Fine,
so happy.
bye.
I've decided I have a 3-minute tub. I've beaten it.
Oh, Jeff, you got last time. Mine's like 2:30, dude. You're fucked.
God damn it.
If yours
These are all
isn't close
guesses.
to, if yours isn't close to 4 minutes, that was an insane thing.
Okay, well, I'll test it later.
So the timer stops once it hits the drain thing, right?
Yeah,
that's
once
how we
it's no
measure
longer
what
filling.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what would be
Okay.
a dangerous way to test this? How far into this episode are we?
Mid-episode tub test.
Oh, are you?
We
Oh,
just
we did
here's
it
what we
right
do.
now.
We set a 8-minute timer, and then we all go turn our tubs on, and we can't check for 8 minutes.
Yes. there's no way.
Oh my god, what if
What?
they overflow?
I mean,
They
I'm not
What if
doing
they
that.
overflow? That'd be a goddamn nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
All right, let's.
flow.
Well, it sounds like
Wait,
mine might overflow.
It won't overflow.
Twice.
All right,
I
should I
think-
start?
Wait, hang on. We're not really doing this, are we?
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
let's all
we?
fill
Why
our tubs.
not?
Why wouldn't we?
I don't want my tub to overflow.
It won't
don't
overflow.
overflow
There's a drain in the top of it.
Yeah, there's.
I don't trust.
There's an overflow
that.
valve.
I don't trust it at all. You guys
You
are
gotta
very
learn to
trust.
trust
Okay,
technology.
okay, let's go. Ready? Okay, are you guys ready?
No,
All right,
ready.
So Gavin, start the 8 minutes, and then we'll run.
All right, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh wait, we're running to our tubs to start it once the timer starts.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't take my headphones
Okay.
with me, so we'll just. How far from your tub are you? Seconds, right?
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
So.
All right, Gavin, you want to count us down?
okay.
Oh wait, are
3,
y'all's drains
wait.
already closed?
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, do it.
Nah, but
do it
it'll
as
take
you do
8
it.
seconds.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Commence. I don't think I've ever been on my own in the podcast before. Hey, everyone.
All right, mine's going.
Oh, you were fast.
My apartment's only so big.
I'm right next to my tub, so
Oh, that's a good
gotta
point.
keep it close.
Where are you recording from?
My bedroom.
Okay.
So did you
Sorry.
go on full power with the taps?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I just assumed that would be.
Yeah, I didn't have time to waste. I just
Yeah.
put
So
it right
And
I
I
guess
don't.
everyone will
I
be.
don't know about this 8-minute thing.
Do you think you're going to be done within 8?
Looks like it's filling pretty fast. I don't know. I wasn't anticipating being on
So
the
is it
wrong
better just
side
to-
of the 8 minutes.
Is it better to run them all for 8 minutes, or just find out the actual times of each tub?
Well, we've
I
already
think
started.
just finding
it
out the
now.
actual times, but
Well, now you're just gonna have people leaving the podcast.
You
every
wanted
2
it
minutes
this
to
way.
check.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do 8 minutes.
We'll just see how.
Wait,
everyone's
hey,
doing.
I'm sorry, I just got back. Did we not set a timer?
Yeah, I said
So
it.
Gavin did.
Okay,
Yeah, we
good.
did.
Okay.
How far into it are we?
Yeah, how long?
It's been about a minute.
Nick sounds
Okay.
desperate.
Oh,
Is your kid like getting scared, Nick, that it's like bath time or something?
He's very confused right now.
No, but my dog started bothering him, so I had to physically pick him up and pull him into this room. The dog, not
Dog
the
or the kid?
The dog.
Who did
the
you have
dog.
to pick
the
up?
Dog.
Yeah,
the
we
dog.
don't want anybody in your family to drown today in this bit.
If anyone listening at home wants to also do the 8-minute tub challenge, then feel free to turn it on.
Oh my god, how many? Has it been 8 minutes yet?
I think it's been
Not
about
even
1.
Close. You think?
what do you mean you think?
You have a
got-
My
timer.
bathroom's flooded yet?
Well, I wrote down the time. Hold on.
Wait,
Hang on. Wait, you
Been 2
didn't
minutes.
set a timer?
Yeah.
wait, why?
Yeah. Yeah, you
been- it's
did,
been
or
2
yeah,
minutes.
you didn't.
Seconds
been 2 minutes.
matter.
He wrote down the time. He didn't set up a proper timer. He doesn't have his phone.
on.
He did say earlier that he did have his phone on him.
I'm using my watch.
He's keeping track. I have a little thing to fill for 6 minutes if we want, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
we can go back to
Please
it.
do.
Gavin and I don't know what Let's Play it was, but we had an extended debate about whether Mr. Magoo was blind or not. Because we both had an awareness of who Mr. Magoo is, but we knew nothing about him. Gavin was convinced Mr. Magoo was blind. I was convinced that he was just a fumbling idiot and that he is just clumsy. And we went back and forth and we couldn't verify it. So we looked, I did some brief Googling just to see if I could find anything. Even the poster for the movie doesn't help. This is the poster for the film. That's also, ignore some of those. That's not the poster. That's something else. We'll talk about that later.
You have the sloppiest clipboard etiquette.
Hey, no, you know what? Time out from the Mr. Magoo
Can you delete it?
conversation.
Otherwise, I'm gonna end up posting it to the fucking Instagram in the wrong order.
Yeah, okay.
I won't remember this in a week.
We're gonna take a pause for a minute. Every time, because I'm doing the drive files, Gavin's always, oh, you're getting it wrong. You're getting, oh, you don't know how to do it. Oh.
I'm trying to protect you from pasting a dick pic into the Discord.
All good today. No acknowledgement. No, like, hey, you figured it out. Good job. Good links today. I make one mistake, and he's all about it. He's
well, if you've done it enough times for me to call out every time, that's more than one.
You want him to say good links today?
Well, if he's gonna, I'm just saying, if he's gonna call me out for it negatively, it'd be nice to get a little, hey, good job every now and then to balance it out.
Whenever I paste something to someone in a text or something, I never get congratulations.
Yeah, but how often are you criticizing them for the links? I'm saying in the event in which you're attacking me for my posting, I want some credit as well.
I'm just trying to warn you against blindly pasting stuff into a public chat.
Blindly, like Mr. Magoo?
Yeah, so we were arguing, that's exactly what I was going to do too, Eric, about whether he's blind or not. Gavin and I, over the weekend, got together and watched the movie, and the premise was we were going to watch it until we can make a determination on whether or not Mr. Magoo is blind or not. And we'd like to throw that onto the end of this episode. It ended up
awesome.
Yeah, so we've been sitting on it to throw it in there. So enjoy post credits. It's a little over 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
What? It's gonna look like a long episode.
Oh my God!
Can I ask a question? When you say you watched the movie, are you talking about the Leslie Nielsen Mr. Magoo movie, or like the original Mr. Magoo?
The Leslie Nielsen movie that I put the poster in for.
So you think we should put it in this file as opposed to just as a supplemental?
I think so. I think it's a nice. Well, I mean, we could do it as supplemental.
This podcast's so weird.
And do you have an awareness that Mr. Magoo is an older character than that movie?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. Just curious.
We both viewed the old man, and in my head, he had like a monocle and was like, bah, was what Mr. Magoo was, and Gavin viewed him as a blind guy. So we watched the film to verify. And we get an answer very quickly, and then it just turns into watching Mr. Magoo for 20 seconds. It couldn't actually be a more definitive answer as far as it goes. You see from the POV of Mr. Magoo what he sees in the first 20 seconds of the movie. So we cleared it up real quick. We did. So enjoy, and you'll learn about Mr. Magoo, which is just, it's a weird thing all around.
I can't actually read the timer at the moment.
I was going to say, that's
what do you mean?
Well, the timer is under
the... a stroke?
The timer is on the right side and is under the hour hand because it's almost 3 o'clock. So it's kind of... I'll be able to see it again in like a minute.
Oh
it's a quarter till. It's not almost 3 o'clock.
The hour hand is at the 3. Almost.
Can't you just ask your watch what the time is at?
Yeah. It's just a bog standard dumb watch.
Oh, God.
This is...
Okay. I can see it. I can see it.
All right, yeah.
We're at 6 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay. Now, Jeff, did you view Mr. Magoo as a blind guy or just an old guy who can't see very far in front of him?
He's just an old guy who can't see very far in front of him. Who can't see
just
well.
making sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd expect Jeff to know.
That's my memory, but I'm also not a big Mr. Magoo fan, and I also wasn't aware that Leslie Nielsen did a Mr. Magoo movie that has a English bulldog in it.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
It was a big movie.
And
it's Jennifer Garner's 4th film.
Is it pretty good?
I don't think I would describe it as good from what we watched.
Has it been 8 minutes?
It has to have been.
No.
How far are we? You just said you didn't know.
We're at 7 minutes.
Oh my
God.
God.
So just 1 minute. We'd actually know how many seconds, but he doesn't have a proper timer.
No, I can see the seconds. I couldn't see the minute. It was under the hour.
My fucking
Okay,
camera.
well, how
ready to
many
take a
seconds
picture
do we
of
have
the
left?
flood.
This is the worst one.
We have about 40 seconds left.
Oh God!
Oh man.
Does anyone hear splashing or are we worried about any?
No, I have
overflows
headphones
here?
on. I can't hear anything. Somebody could be robbing my house right now and I wouldn't know.
So everyone's going to go and turn off their baths and then report back about the fill level.
Does anybody have
Yeah.
a 20-second bit we can go through real fast?
No,
Fair enough.
no, I don't. I got plenty of notes. I don't have a 20-second
Was
bit.
Mr. Magoo related to Rocky and Bullwinkle in any way? I don't think so.
I don't think
No,
so.
but they feel similar.
Yeah,
Same
I would
time
agree with
frame,
that.
maybe.
yeah.
All right, you ready?
Uh,
5,
yeah.
4,
All right, bye.
3, 2, 1. 8 minutes.
All right.
Is that 8? Yeah. Yeah. Nailed it.
Are you not checking your bath?
Who, me?
Oh, yes, you know, because it's 8 minutes.
I already
Never mind.
I didn't
Never
even
mind.
run
Yeah,
it.
you did-
Was
you
I
did- you
supposed to
done the timer.
participate?
Yeah. No, it's fine. You're right. That makes sense. I just had some paranoia. I had bath paranoia that you were trying to trick us in some way.
Mine's off.
Nice.
How is the fill? Good fill level?
We'll wait for everyone to get back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Some people have got some distance to travel.
Yeah. That Jeff sound like he's dying?
No, it's me.
No, it's Nick.
Oh Christ.
Nick's running
Nick,
obstacle
were you
course.
running?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the house.
That's what you get for living in a mansion, Nick.
No, it's one story. Everything laid out far.
All right, how'd everybody do?
Who should we start
It
with?
was filled.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Andrew,
no, it's
go
filled.
with you.
It's filled.
So
I
you
don't
were
know
into
what
the
else
overflow?
Filled? You didn't. It wasn't. Was it overfilling?
My
or-
bath doesn't overflow. Like the drain drains at a faster rate than it fills.
Mm.
So it was never a concern for me as far as overflow.
It drains faster than it fills.
Yeah. For the overflow, yeah.
What, isn't that the idea of it?
Yeah. Well, but there are certain, if you, let's say, like the water pressure is at max in the middle. So if I put it in the middle temperature, it would go in faster than it could drain, and it would overflow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's not right.
That's absolutely how it works for mine. So if I go full all the way, like fully twisting it means it's the hottest it will be, it will never overflow because it doesn't go at a fast enough speed.
Wow.
So I was
Well, we
fine.
didn't specify what temperature we were going at.
I just twisted it all the way, and the
I
way mine
twisted
is
both
set up, that means
knobs.
it's hot.
Yeah, I just went
I
full
went
bore.
all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, and that seems like an unfair advantage to have two knobs.
That's a great point.
That's a great
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Did-
So everyone
well-
went full blast except Andrew.
Yeah.
So no overflow.
Eric, how was yours?
Oh, like a little under 3/4 because I have low water pressure in
Okay.
my
I posted mine. You can
part
see
of
where
the
my I didn't quite make it to the cutoff.
almost.
Interesting.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you might have
My little
the
guy
fastest
looks like he's looking down, like he's going, "Oh no, it's coming."
He is. Oh, that's exactly. It's kind of like a Mr. Magoo. That's fun.
Yeah.
He looks like he's from the movie Robots.
He does.
Oh,
That's
Little
such a
Robin
great
Williams
pull. It looks very excited to drain the water out of like its mouth. The way that the
He's like,
drain is of like,
I
"Fill
want
me."
to suck it. Put it in my mouth.
Was yours full, Nick?
No, it was 3 inches short of the drainage line.
Tracy sent a picture of the robot from Robot.
That's pretty spot on.
That's great.
I
Right?
love that you remember specific robots from the film Robots.
I loved
It even-
that movie as a kid.
Even got the pose right. Even at the same angle. Oh,
You got a smart tub, Jeff?
I wish.
Wow.
I have a very slow filling tub, apparently.
Andrew, what was your life hack?
Oh, my life hack. You're going to hate my life hack. You ready for this? You ready for this?
Mhm.
Great. It's another order hack. It's another fast food order hack.
Thought we
Hear me
decided
out.
those weren't life hacks. Did we decide
No,
that they
hear me
were?
out. Hear me out. I'm pitching this. You can thumbs up, thumbs down, life hack or not. I'm just throwing it out there. They have right now, Burger King is offering buy one, get one, Angry Whopper for free. Buy one, get one free on an Angry Whopper. I'm not a spicy fan. I'm bad with heat. But baby, when it comes to spice, not a big fan of it. But life hack, you order the Angry Whopper, then request all the spicy stuff off of it. Now you just have a Whopper. Now you're just getting a buy one, get one Whopper, which is a totally different burger.
That's the hack?
That's the hack. That's the life hack.
Nick's response is so good.
Yeah, it's a thumbs down. That's fine. Yeah. I think the other hack is definitely better. Hack, just want to throw it out there. I felt like I was hacking him. I was getting a buy one, get one on a deal that wasn't available.
Have you tried it with the spice?
No, because I'm just not a spice fan, generally.
Gracie said, I don't want one Whopper, let alone a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's fine. You guys live in the U.S. I respect the monarchy as a Canadian.
Hey, man. It sounds like I'm the only one that's kind of on board with this. It sounds like an appropriate life hack to me. You're basically getting a buy one get one Whopper when that's not available.
Exactly.
You can make a buy one get one for anything if you just customize from the starting point of an Angry Whopper.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, what?
If you told me this life hack involved turning an Angry Whopper into a chicken sandwich or something, I think I'd be a little bit more on board with it. But I'm with Gracie. Like, you're just
can you sub out the? Can you sub the
But
chicken?
I can't get the Whopper. If I want to get 2 Whoppers, I can't. I have to pay for both. But under this system, I'm only paying for 1. And it's the same thing. Actually, it's a bonus because this comes with crispy onions, which are not spicy. And I love some crispy onions.
That's not a Whopper. So you're just getting a Whopper with crispy
onions. Could remove the crispy onions if I wanted to, but now I'm getting an elevated Whopper for the price of 1.
I still agree with you. I'm on board with you, but this has given me an idea. Oh, yeah. What it reminded me of this thing I know Eric remembers, where on the Howard Stern show they would do prank calls. They would call like a pizza restaurant and they'd order like a pepperoni pizza and they'd be like, hold the pepperoni, hold the cheese. And it's like, so you just want bread? And they're like, nah, hold the bread. And then the guys would hang up on him and get pissed off at him. How much could we fundamentally change an item with substitutions and have it still be considered viable as that item?
Could you turn a Whopper into a salad and still have it be a Whopper?
Or a fish fillet.
If he did this and then replaced the other one with like a chicken sandwich where like just got like crazy on the deal, I think this would be a great life hack.
So if I asked for extra lettuce and removed everything else, I have a salad is what you're saying essentially in the base for a salad. It comes with bacon as well. So I could have bacon in my salad, but I would lack dressing unless you consider like mayo to be an appropriate salad dressing.
Yeah, I think if you can get that, but on the receipt it still says Whopper, then I think that's a win.
Then you win.
I think they have salad at Burger King, so you could also ask for like, could I get some Thousand Island on the side or whatever too?
I'm going to do some research into this. I will come back with a modification. I'll look around at the options.
Maybe we should all get in the lab and see who can modify the most.
Yeah, like the most modified item.
Yeah, next maybe episode. Any fast food place is available.
Anyone that you could get that works for you. And next episode we'll circle back on this.
We could all go to Jeff's house and present our meals to everyone and have them guess what it is.
This was 2 Whoppers.
Guess what it was.
Man, that's going to take some research. I got to figure this out. We got to get creative with this. This is great.
Next episode or whatever, we'll do this. I want to submit it and then we could do the guess. I love that idea as a game.
Yeah.
Can I propose, speaking of next episode, can I propose an idea for an upcoming episode?
Of course.
Is it for 196?
It's not for 196, which is something we should probably talk about because we're like 2 episodes away from that. But you know how we have tried ways to enhance our creativity and make the show better? Like most recently, we did the Icy Hot on the balls and the ears, right? To sharpen our senses. Well, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about Daredevil in specific. And that got me wondering, since we always describe Face as theater of the mind, right? Like we think the strength of the podcast is that we're all separate. Well, I'll be honest with you. I think the real strength of the podcast is we're all like 30 seconds away from a tub that we can fill up. But we're all in separate places. So when we're describing things to each other, it's all theater of the mind, right? And I think it makes it easier for the audience to get on the vibe, right? What if we blindfolded ourselves for an entire episode? So it's like those restaurants you go in where they turn all the lights off and you just eat in the dark. So you're fully immersed and you're fully experiencing your other senses. And if we were to do that enough, do you think we could develop like Daredevil style podcasting skills that make us like meta-humans almost?
No. But I'd like to do it.
I'll definitely try this. Like a face off during dark.
It's something I have considered because it's the same experience as like a listener has, as far as if they're just plainly listening. So I've wanted to try that to see like what that experience is like while making the show. So I think this is a great opportunity for us all to do it. I love the idea, Jeff.
I think it'll force a level of focus too. Like we won't be able to trade images back and forth, or if we do, we won't be able to see them. But like I know even when we're recording, I'm looking for the picture of my bloody hand on my phone, and I drop the conversation with you guys for a second. And I got to try to figure out how to pick it back up, or I get distracted by my notes or something, and I get taken away from the podcast just for a second, and then you always have to kind of like find your way back in. And this would eliminate all of that. We would be just solely focused on what everybody else is talking about, and we would have no distractions.
Who do you think will fall asleep first?
Me immediately. I was about to say. I got my eye mask is so comfy. It's a weighted eye mask. I'm crashing 10 minutes in.
You're like birds. Gracie also said that she would fall asleep. What the fuck?
You're like birds.
Oh,
can we talk about the bird thing?
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of birds, we have the Falcon merch coming out.
It's so cool.
I'm very excited for the shoulder Falcon that we're gonna have, and
all of it is awesome.
We tried to get a Falcon.
We had a line on a Falcon. We've been working this angle for a while. We're very excited about it.
We've learned a lot about falconry and governmental regulations regarding the commercial licensing and use of such falcons.
For promotional purposes.
So we wanted a falcon to do falcon tricks. And Gracie is still on this. There might still be falcon tricks. I'm very excited. The problem that we ran into is that we found out that there are certain falcons, due to government regulations. Let me read this here. Unfortunately, federal law is specific on which species can and can't be used commercially, like a fucking tractor. And I don't have any birds right now that could be used for promotion. And
he has unfilmable falcons.
He has unfilmable falcons, but if you buy a shoulder falcon from us, film it as much as you want. We deem our falcons ultra filmable.
We only sell filmable falcons.
Surely we just make a donation to his falcons. And that way, we're not paying for the service of the falcon.
Yeah, but the falcon can't be used in the manufacturing of promotional materials. Yeah. So the problem isn't the transaction. The problem is that the falcon appears in the promotional content, which is, thanks, government, for really getting in there in the weeds and working on the important issues, making sure that people out there across our great nation aren't using falcons for ill-gotten promotional gain.
I assume it's to protect the species. Like maybe it's stressful for a falcon or for those types of falcons. But
there's probably a very good reason for it.
He's already got the falcon and he's already doing this with the falcon.
What I think Gavin brought it up right after we talked about it a little bit earlier, that there are more protections on falcons being filmed than there are probably children. And that's, I feel, very true with all the YouTube channels that I've seen where people film their entire families.
Who's got the least skeletons in their closet amongst us right now? That's American. Sorry, Gavin.
What the fuck are you about to ask?
Oh, I'm going somewhere. Who's got the least skeletons in their closet?
Nick.
It's clearly not me.
Nick.
Gracie.
Okay, Gracie.
All right, Gracie or Nick? It's definitely not Eric. Definitely not Eric. I've known him too long.
Cut all
here's
of
what
this
we
out.
do.
What is this?
No. Here's what we do.
Yeah,
here's
I'm
what we
scared.
do. No, don't be scared. Here's what we do. If we want to fix this, it's a long play, but we start now. We get Nick or Gracie elected to some sort of local government.
Oh yeah, Gracie.
Then we eventually get them to state, maybe state Congress, state senator, then national. Then when you're a U.S. senator or a U.S. congressperson, you can push through legislation that makes it legal for us to film with falcons.
I just want to point out, what you started there, where who has the least skeletons in their closet, is 100% not necessary for what your plan ended up being.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it gets a lot of muckraking in politics, man. They get a lot of,
I don't know if you've paid attention to politics in any time in the last 10 years, but not super concerned with anything you just laid out.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it depends on what. I guess it depends on who your political affiliation is, but. I would just rather run a clean campaign here, guys. If I'm being honest with you,
I think that's fair.
I want to live above the fray.
That's fair.
Much like a falcon does.
Oh.
Just
when they
like
go
a
low, we
falcon.
go high.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay. Well,
I love that they made the little tag on the falcon plush look like the sign, which is also being I think reordered as part of this.
I think
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome.
The Falcon
bitches.
stuff. I think the Falcon stuff it's already out by the time this episode's out.
Or it comes out. When does this episode come out? Because it's like I think it's mid-February when the Falcon stuff
like
drops.
2 weeks, and the Falcon stuff comes out next week at the time of this recording. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So
Clip this, and we'll just release this part for Falcon promotion.
I feel like, speaking of stuff that's out, I've never seen more positive comments on anything we've made than the topic, does it do?
Oh, it's so funny.
So, yeah, Does It Do is coming out. Make sure you watch it on the Face channel.
yeah, I think we got a bunch ahead of us still. I can't even remember the products we used.
Well, there was all those ones that we didn't want to do, but other than that.
Don't start that fight.
Speaking of...
We did desks.
Desks, super positive. Everyone liked the desks. I thought that was great. Gracie was proved wrong. Big fan of that.
Whatever.
You better be
Speaking
careful.
of-
That's Senator Gracie to you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
As soon as I change the Texas Penal Code, you're out.
Positive reception.
Imagine having two penals.
Okay, Jesus Christ. At Regulation LP on Twitter, we changed the Achievement Hunter, the old Achievement Hunter social to be a Let's Play social. Andrew led that, and everyone's so on board. Everyone's so on board with this. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm so happy.
Why do you sound sarcastic?
It did sound sarcastic.
Did it?
It
How
did
do-
sound
okay,
sarcastic.
okay, hang on, wait. How do I say it so it doesn't sound sarcastic?
You
What do I
can't.
say?
You
It's
can't.
impossible.
What do you mean?
Imagine you're reading your vows at your wedding.
Okay. I'm so happy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Go again?
No.
Okay. I'm thrilled with what's happening on our.
No.
I believe
what
that
am
one.
I supposed to
I was,
say?
No, I was good
No,
with
no,
that.
you-
Hey, Eric.
No,
that was
no.
good. That was
You're
good.
getting
was no-
closer.
That you definitely are improving.
I think what's happening on our Let's Play Twitter channel is so great. And people are
No,
really
I buy
excited.
that. I buy
That was the best
Yeah.
one yet.
I buy that.
That was
That's
good.
definitely. I'm on board for that.
I'm genuinely excited reading the comments where everyone's really, really positive about it. People are like way into this, and it's because Andrew went, "Hey, check this out. We're just gonna post clips here. We're not trying to be Achievement Hunter. This is just the thing we're taking." And everyone went, he said, "Great."
So did Let's Play not have a social account?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Beats me.
Really?
Beats me, and also I don't care.
It was Gavin's job to make that social account. This is when he finds out 12 years later that he didn't do it.
Oh.
Oh. Well, there you go.
I believe the first clip we're sharing is from Jack at the Super Bowl, the
Okay.
greatest national anthem singer.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
This is a lot of fun.
So this was a good one. Episode 196 is coming up in 2 episodes. This is 194, right?
Yeah.
And we said it was going to be the greatest episode of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably should ensure that.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Okay. What? So you have something that you've prepared.
I have stuff. Yeah, I assumed it would be like every other episode of the show that we've done where we all come up with stuff and then do it on the show. So I'm prepared.
Okay. Gavin, do you have a 196 idea prepared?
No.
I don't either. I think I'm the one that said that I would have it figured out too. I haven't had a single idea once ever.
It was a thing where I think you guys brought it up after recording last week, and I went, "Oh fuck!" And then thankfully, I something immediately came to mind. So I feel good about my 196 plans.
All right. Well, it's you heard it here first. Andrew's taking the lead on 196. He's providing all the entertainment. We're just gonna hang back
Oh,
and
no,
watch
I'm
and
not
enjoy it with the
saying-
audience.
It was your idea, I think, right? 196 would be a big one.
It sounds like I've bequeathed
it.
the idea to you, and sounds like it's in your more than capable hands.
You've done some amazing moments on the show, from getting the tattoo while we're recording. I'm sure you both will come up with stuff that'll be.
That's a great point. I'm not going to be able to top the shit I've already done, so I probably shouldn't. Anything that I attempted would be lame and do a disservice to the show. So I probably should just hang back.
Well, we do need to wrap this up because we are going a little bit long, and we have an additional 20 minutes that's going on the end of this. And 2 men watching Mr. Magoo. So we should probably put a little pin on this one.
All right, I guess everyone go take their bath.
Gracie is draining her tub.
Oh, you didn't want to take the bath?
That was a waste of water.
No, I didn't. I got carried away by the conversation, so I never drained it.
Yay!
Oh, good.
Sweet.
All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later, maybe from the bath.
Sounds
Happy
good.
tubbing.
Bathy Tubby?
We're just not doing an outro.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Splish splash.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Facepod.com. Don't forget to watch everything we've ever made and listen to everything else that we've ever made. Bye.
Bye.
I got a chair.
Bath time.
Hey guys, Major League fan Jack here with a look at next week's episode of Face. Once again, the team was late recording, so here are some predictions. Where was the Monopoly money? Gavin gets a bird. Hinton goes hardcore with Let's Play. Jeff meets another ghost. Eric yells at something. Nick is not in the mask. Gracie can't say no. And once again, Andrew does not eat the pencil. All that and more on next week's episode of Face.
Hello and welcome to a weird. I think this is going to get thrown onto the back of the episode. I think we'll bring it up in the next one we record, and then we can throw this in as like a bonus post-credit thing. We're going to solve something. We have been speculating, the two of us, Gavin and I both know the existence of Mr. Magoo, but there's a clear difference in our belief of like who he is as a character. I think he can see and is just a klutz. Gavin, you think he's blind?
Well, yeah, I just feel like I've heard Mr. Magoo thrown out in conversation for people who can't, like if you miss something or if you, like as if you're blind, but I've never looked into the character.
In my head, he's a small little bald guy with a monocle. And he goes, and he's just a klutz. But I don't know. I don't think I've seen him in anything. I've just seen his image. And I don't even know if he makes those noises. This is something that I've just kind of manufactured.
I don't even think I've seen his image. I think I've just heard it. And I've just had context clues for blindness.
But I feel like blindness could also be klutziness. I feel like you could be misinterpreting. I don't know. But we're going to find out because there is a Mr. Magoo movie starring Leslie Nielsen, 1997. We are going to hit play at the same time. And then we're going to just go until we can make a determination and see who's right. If Mr. Magoo's blind. Because I even looked at the poster and it's him taking a step off a building. But it once again, I can't read if he's just a klutz and it's like he's posing so he doesn't notice that the edge is there or if he's blind. And that's why. So I'm going to hit play.
This is going to be...
3, 2, 1... Hit play. Oh no! This program includes negative depictions and our mistreatment of people or cultures. These stereotypes were wrong, then are wrong now. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact. Learn from. Okay, well, they didn't give me enough time to read it all. I still don't know if that means he's blind or not, or because it's 97, they're just culturally insensitive.
I think that tells us everything. I think that tells us he's blind, and they did a piss poor job.
I don't know because Leslie Nielsen has played characters of different ethnicities. Like, I could be like a face thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm on second 0.
Let's see.
Should we do play?
You're on second 0? Okay, let me go back. Let me go back to second 0. Okay, ready? And I'm going to do another 3, 2, 1 play. And on play, 3, 2, 1 play.
Playing.
Oh, we got the castle.
Disney Castle.
This is my favorite castle. I think it's because it was from my childhood. I love that logo.
You don't like all the fancy CG one with the fireworks?
It's really pretty, but it doesn't hit the same. Oh, we got a blimp. That's a blimp,
Dude,
right?
Blimp. I wonder how many minutes into this film are we going to see something offensive or insensitive?
2 minutes. I bet you it takes less time for that than it for us to learn if he's blind or not. Whoa, we got eyes. Wait.
That's the guy you pictured.
Is this movie animated? It's not animated, right? Because we've seen so many.
No.
I think the show is maybe animated.
So this is like the original animated show, I guess. Oh.
Oh, he can see. He just has shit eyes.
He must be legally blind.
I can't believe that how far into this are we?
Oh, he opened his eyes.
We're like a minute in, and not only did we get a clear answer, it was POV from what he sees. It couldn't have been more definitive.
So is this like the original voice actor for Magoo?
I think it's Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer Garner's in this.
Malcolm McDowell? There's like real actors in this.
I wonder how much this movie cost. Do you think they went all out for Mr. Magoo? Like they thought this would be a huge hit because it is Disney.
Oh, it's based on Mr. Magoo.
I appreciate the clarification. Remember when they put credits at the beginning?
So he owns his own canning company? Yeah, that's the thing of the past, isn't it? Oh, that was like CG.
Okay. See, I could understand why you think he was blind. Mr. Magoo is kind of me, where he needs glasses but just refuses to wear them.
Do you need glasses?
Oh, I can't see anything at a distance.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm so blind at a distance.
Why don't you get glasses?
I can't find a pair that fit my nose right.
Oh,
my unbreakable nose evades even the clasp of glasses.
Uniform can help.
I need the goggles. I've talked about it before. I'd love if like goggles were a thing that people accepted in fashion. Or have we already entered an offensive thing? Oh, here we go.
Wow, what a blend.
I think they did get the old voice. That is.
The voice has changed.
What do you think the plot of this movie could possibly be?
A heist.
You think it's a heist?
Could be a heist for that.
Oh, are we going to get Mr. Magoo in Payday 3? It's a DLC character.
A Magoo mask.
Oh, what's his name?
Whatever happened to that haircut?
There is a great thing about watching 90s movies is the hair that just, it is no longer with us. There should be like an in memoriam for hair. Like at the Oscars. The looks that no longer continued. She
had like a spare bike tire for a hat. Oh, is he in the is he in the clothes?
I love that there was a time in which the world decided Leslie Nielsen should be a star. Oh, it's Garner. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
I'm concerned. Oh no.
What is going on?
I feel like she's, is she supposed to be a different culture? I'm assuming.
It seems like what she's going for, but
it feels like they know it's a bad idea. I wonder how far into her career is this? So this is pre-Alias, right? Let me look it up. Alias was 2001, so this is 4 years before that. I don't think they did the balding right for the Leslie Nielsen. I think he has too much hair.
I think what's weird about it is there's no fade to it. It's just a harsh end.
Oh, no. So he's just a rich dude because he has a cannery?
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Who is this movie for? What's the audience of this movie? Is it a kid's movie?
I think it's supposed to be, but like what kid is excited about Mr. Magoo? The problem is there's no evolution of jokes. It's just the same thing over and over again. Oh, you're right. Holy shit, Gavin.
Dude. Heist.
That looks like Jeff when he put the balaclava on.
When his nose came through the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he should have done. That was a pretty dramatic camera move for nothing happening.
This is like Jennifer Garner's third film.
Wow.
Oh shit, we're back in Payday.
It's so fitting that we're watching this. Why?
They got a real superhero thing going on.
Good Lord. That's a hell of a stunt.
It's like Lady Gaga at the Super Bowl. That also can't be the most effective way to do this. That's such a stupid plan. This is the swing and then spray paint it. I think it would be really fun to be a security guard who worked at a place where this happened. Having to be like, I don't know, where the dinosaur, they stole the dinosaur. I don't know. I was just doing my rounds.
I like that people always go for the spraying or the covering of cameras when just shine a laser at it. You just wreck the sensor.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I always like the low budget Mission Impossible 3 where they take a photo of what the camera should be seeing and then just put it in front of the camera. Yeah. So they're going for that diamond? Yeah.
Is it a diamond?
I think so.
It's a big ruby?
Oh, yeah, ruby, diamond. It's all... Those words are all interchangeable to me. I guess...
Look at that smoke.
I feel...
Holy shit!
Oh! He went from Payday to Ark.
Oh, we're speeding up the footage.
To the Flintstones. Oh, no. Our exhibit broke, so let's have the quietest noisemaker go off.
Did he just come?
The subtitles indicated so. Are they... Is the whole plot of this that they think Mr. Magoo stole the thing?
Like he gets framed for this?
Not even framed, just... Oh. Even when it's not funny, Leslie Nielsen is just a delight. I just love watching Leslie. Oh, shit!
We've got like proper boings and dongs sound effects. This must be for ages 5 to 10.
It has to be. Do you think anyone grew up loving this movie? Do you think there are regulation listeners or comment leavers? They're like, I fuck with Mr. Magoo. This was my film.
His car's called The Goo. I bet there is. I bet there is, because I like some real dog shit just because I liked it as a kid.
Oh, that's so funny. I like that detail that it's like a magnifying glass for a windshield. Magoo's eggplant that moves.
Oh, it's Magoo's dog.
Oh, it's Artie.
Oh,
that'd be great.
Pisses like a human.
A piss dog.
You'd love a piss dog?
I'd love a piss that could like piss in the toilet.
Piss boy's great. Piss dog?
Oh, what's wrong with his head? Is it like a cap that makes his head? There's just something that's not right about Leslie Nielsen's head in this.
You think to make a guy who's old as hell with white hair slightly balder, you think that'd be a simple task, but somehow they've struggled with it. Oh, he's going fishing?
I think that's just how he looks, or maybe he is going.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Angus is just going saving his life.
The dog just saves him. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the nice finish on the Goo.
Dude, my vision is so bad. Both times when I was doing the written driving test, I almost failed on the eye part.
God's sake.
I was going to say, how does he have a license? But then I realized I got one. So it's not. I'll get the music because he can't. Oh, Angus.
Oh, it was like a country's jewel.
Do you think Jennifer Garner's the bad guy?
Oh, it's Tobolowsky.
Like oh. Do you ever hear him talk about working with Steven Seagal?
No.
I wish I remembered what the name of the movie was, but he was in a movie with Steven Seagal, and Seagal had to kill him in like the first scene of the film. He was like a serial killer, and Seagal went into a church and gunned him down. And Seagal decided that he didn't want to kill people anymore, that it was like against his faith to murder anyone, even on film. And so he had to go through this extensive process of convincing Steven Seagal that his character was okay to kill, because essentially he eventually got him by saying, "Do you believe in reincarnation?" And he said yes. And he's like, well, this guy is in absolute misery. You're freeing him from this body and allowing him to move on. And so they filmed the scene, and then like a month later, he got a call from the director, and the director was like, every single scene after we film your scene, Steven Seagal keeps improvising a line about how your character isn't dead and that I'm glad I didn't kill that guy. So they had to bring him back to record audio of him going, "Oh, I'm alive." Like, essentially.
God. That's terrible. What pain in the ass.
Never seen the film, but I just want to see it just for that.
Okay, we're going.
We got toothpaste on
to
the sunscreen. Do you think when you make a Magoo movie, you just like sit in a room and go like, what can he misinterpret for what? And then you shape the script around that?
You just look around your bedroom for the plot of the movie.
Oh, I wonder if you'll slip on a sushi container. Was that guy in Pitch Black? Is that where I recognize that guy? Is he in Riddick?
I haven't seen that.
Oh, really? You haven't seen Pitch Black?
No.
That's surprising.
Is she going to toss him?
She should. I don't know why you would hire him in the first place. Like Detroit. Oh, yeah. There we go. They made the same joke.
SS Magoo. I think the best part of this movie is the names of his vehicle.
Just everything is Magoo themed. Oh, do you think he's going to land in the SS Magoo?
I decided what prop I want. The best prop to have from a movie is that star jewel.
Oh, no.
Holy shit.
Magoo's gonna get it. Okay, so the plot of this movie is what? A country's jewel is stolen, and in an attempt to backstab each other, they accidentally throw the jewel onto Mr. Magoo's head.
Oh, is he gonna catch it by the ghoulies?
Oh, he's gonna...
Holy shit.
I'm Mr. Magoo, and this is Jackass.
Welcome to cruise ship fishing.
I was gonna pull him in and be like, I got a big one.
Did he yell out a Moby Dick reference? Oh, there we go.
We should probably stop watching this soon. We're like 30 minutes of recording for the back half of an episode. Let's go. I got like 17:36, so let's go to 20. Let's go like 2.5 more minutes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And we learned quickly.
Instantly. I thought it would be like we'd go back and forth, and maybe we'd have to argue about whether that indicates one way or the other. I can't believe I was actually right. That's a very rare thing. What year did Mr. Magoo come out?
Like the original?
Angus is getting the fuck out. Yeah, original. Let's see. Mr. Magoo, the cartoon, came out in 1960.
That sounds about right.
So this movie, if you were born the year Mr. Magoo came out, you'd be 37. Finally. The thing you've been waiting for.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
There's some legit stunts in this movie.
He's just stuck in the wheel. That's great. No! The camera.
Oh, this movie's dog shit.
It's so bad.
I've got to know how much it made based on its budget.
Oh, let me look.
IMDb.
Mr. Magoo box office.
I'm seeing it made gross worldwide.
You know
$21 million on a budget of $30 million.
I'm seeing that it made 28.9 on 30, which means it
So
probably
still
broke even.
No, with marketing?
Oh no, you're right. With
lost money.
Yeah.
And probably
you don't think
deserves
Mr. Magoo is flying off the shelf on home video?
I just love all the effort gone into this movie when it would have been more cost effective to never have even had a single meeting about it.
And that Disney believed in it. That this is a Disney movie of all things. The idea that there could have been a Mr. Magoo park.
Love a bit of Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, he's great in everything he's in. It feels weird. I'm assuming this isn't like the Naked Gun people. It feels like it's trying to copy that in a kid's way.
Yeah, it's not really... it's not got the same intelligence as a Naked Gun.
Or the joke volume.
Yeah.
Like the fountain thing was
the JPM.
Yeah, the jokes per minute on those is ridiculous. There's so many that like it doesn't matter if 3 of them fail because you're going to get 6 more by the time you process what just happened. That's Mr. Magoo. We got a definitive answer, which I was not expecting within probably the first minute. Thank you for joining us in this weird sort of watch along. I didn't expect us to watch this much of this movie.
Yeah, we watched almost a third of it.
Yeah, well, it's less than 90 minutes long, so it's not hard to watch a third of this movie. Croquet. Oh, maybe I gotta look into that Let's Play thing again for that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this weird thing. Bye.
Bye.